What's happening, my good people? It's your boy PKG Deluxe back with another video on how I did. You already know what it is. And if you've been following me for the past month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months, all the way up to a year, you've probably been seeing videos or seeing evidence of things that I've been doing along the way, right? So I've been doing a lot of TV mining, I've been doing a lot of service jobs, I've been doing a lot of things that really took me out of my element from where I started. And the reason I bring up a lot of those videos that we do and also relevance to the videos that we do is because it changed my life and also the trajectory on what I wanted to do with my career. So to those who were or may have been interested in a year ago or 2 years ago in what that app was called, the app was called Hellotech. All right. Hellotech is a company-based app subscription service that is out of California. I want to say somewhere in Silicon Valley. I'm unsure of the area. But in a sense, someone put me on notice to say, hey, if you're getting or wanted to get out of or get good in skills of doing such nature, such as this, TV mounting, other skills along the way, ring doorbells installed, just something that I was selling that I could find a service in doing, I found profit in doing as well. So why did I end up transitioning out of it, and why do I talk about this video and this shirt, right? So the shirt was my beginning stages of me challenging myself, doing something that was outside of my element. I've never before decided to say, I'm gonna work for myself, I'm gonna make money on my own. I've had the same idea that you guys had, that I had to go to a job, I had to get paid an hourly wage, I had to do X amount of time to get said amount of dollars that I needed, which I later realized that it's all a trap. You know, not to discourage anyone in what the actual truth is, but if you really sit down and think about it for yourself, you only have 24 hours in a day. And out of those hours that you have within the day, a job is already taking 8 to 10 plus hours. And we're not factoring in what you may need to eat, how much your lunch breaks or how long your lunch breaks may be, or drive distance, you know? So I give it 8 to 10 because I don't expect anyone to live 10 minutes away from where they work. So now you have 10 hours out of your day out of 24. So that leaves you with 14 others. And for the bulk of the people in the world that want something successful in their career, they're going to use 8 hours of sleep to say, hey, I need to at least have a minimum of 8 hours of sleep to kind of rest myself and pacify me to be ready for the next day because I'm going through another 8 to 10 hour period. So why is that happening? Why does that always continue? Why does it never seem to end? Because it's the same cycle that everyone goes through. They can pay you $1 an hour or they can pay you $30 an hour. An employer knows exactly how much a wage worker is going to be worth, right? So if my wage work is only determined by the amount of hours that I do work, I'm shortchanging myself a lot. I can work hard from 7 to 8 and then slack off from 9 to 10, but I'm still only getting paid the same 13. And that's, you know, to put it in simple math. But all of those times that you have, you've taken 10 of your 24 hours and spent it with a company. So when I was doing the same things you were doing, I was with Best Buy. I was doing the exact same trade. I would go into work, I had to be there. I stayed until 5, sometimes a little bit later. I wouldn't get to eat lunch, etc., etc. Those were growing pains. And then COVID happened. COVID took off and we didn't know exactly where we were gonna go, what we were gonna do, how we were gonna live, how we were gonna eat. And people had to figure things out. I was a part of that crew of people that had to figure things out. And somewhere along the line, I did research. I listened to people who was giving me inspirational ideas. I did reading. And once again, I discovered this, a little app-based thing. And what was so nifty about it was how often the jobs or the leads came to you. So I wasn't good at TV mounting or doing any of the services that I do today. And I won't say that I'm the best at any of them that I do. There's definitely somebody out there 10 times better than who I am. But I will say that I took the initiative to learn. It opened the door so that I wouldn't have to go back to working that hourly wage weight that set me in my own pace on where I couldn't be the best person that I wanted to be. It sucked to me. I understand that it probably sucks to a lot of other people, But you have to understand that it's a life-changing decision upon yourself that you have to take. So as the employer, they're not going to really care about how much they pay you per time, per day. They know that they got you locked in at a certain dollar rate, and you're going to be comfortable with that. Or at least you have to be. But I pass along this information because this is what I use to stop myself. And this is what somebody else could use to do the same. PKG Lux is here. PKG Lux is out, baby.